Welcome to Lumbridge Knight's first official news broadcast. Today we're going to go through the basics of the new combat achievement diaries and collections and give you the lowdown just in case you missed it. So what is the purpose of the combat achievements? Well, I think it's designed to spice up the PvM gameplay, give you some targets and some rewards for going through and fighting the various monsters and bosses that you otherwise may not feel incentivized to bother with. Going back to things like Obor, Bryothita, etc, and farming and killing some of these more difficult and rare enemies and bosses. There are 6 tiers, starting with easy, which is for base 60 combat, moving to medium, base 70, hard, base 80, elite, base 90, master, 95 plus, and grandmaster, which recommends maximum combat stats. Obviously, with each tier the difficulty increases significantly. Some of the elite, master and grandmaster challenges are very difficult, but I don't think we should criticize Jagex for adding some challenge. I think challenge is generally good, especially when you're talking about kind of end game content. Where do I find this new menu? Well, basically it's where the quest and the achievement diaries live. You can now see the grey star that represents the combat achievements diary page, and that's got everything you need to know inside there. So have a click through there. You can see my character kind of going through on the screen, and yeah, just explore the various challenges. They've had to move the minigame tab to make room. That's now moved down to the chat, so like the clan chat tab. If you kind of click through that, you can still use the minigame teleports as per. They've just moved that off the main questing menu tab. For each of the combat achievement tiers, you can see the overview, and if you click on those, it gives you a breakdown of the tasks. On top of that, there's combat achievements for the bosses. Each boss has its own section. If you click on that, you then get this nice overview of the boss where you can see it's like 3D graphic picture, an overview, and you can click on the task completed bits and get a breakdown of those tasks in detail. So on to the most important bit, the rewards. Completing each tier unlocks an XP lamp, which obviously increases with XP based on the tier. It also increases the drop chance of clue scrolls unlocking, obviously each tier increasing the level of clue scroll. You also unlock Gomal's Hilt, which offers Trollheim teleports. This levels up as you go through, so that each tier adds more teleports and abilities to Gomal's Hilt. You'll notice as well that there's more and more quality of life increases the higher up the tiers you get, as well as some really cool cosmetic and flex upgrades for high level slayers and skillers. You can see me flicking through the rewards on the screen there. I suggest you go through this menu screen yourself and really look at what each tier offers and what targets you want to set for your own account. And the last thing I want to mention is where to go to claim these rewards. You need to speak to Gomal. He is located outside the Warriors Guild in Burthorpe. You can get there very easily using a games necklace, and yeah, speak to him for any additional details relating to the combat achievements. And the very final last thing is that if you check out RuneScape's official blog, they're actually running a combat achievements competition. The first player to complete each of the combat achievement tiers will receive a year's free membership, as well as the latter tiers receiving a King Black Dragon building set. So what are you waiting for? Strap on your combat gear and start completing those tasks. If you've enjoyed this video and it has been at all helpful, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. I, the Lumbridge Knight, am at your service. So until the next time, fare thee well, brave adventurer.